That was a lot of shit to go through. Not even fully sure what went wrong and why it did. Hello. Hello. Right, it works. Fantastic. Not good at streaming. Everything should be working now. And you should be able to hear them speak. And you should be able to hear me speak. You should be able to see the audio. It should say the right name of the game now in the tags. Everything should be working. Hello and welcome to the Free Pixel channel. My name is Jacob and this is a new Pokemon Snap. I have stayed away from everyone playing this game so I can play it myself. And let's see here. Hi there, I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the laboratory of ecology and nature science, or for short. Great. My name is Mirror. Mirror? Huh. Not the tree name this time. I research Pokemon on their natural environments here on Lorio Island.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's going to study every single island here in the dental region. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's going to be awesome. No one. Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Oops, good point. You read the stories of Captain Vines, haven't you? But even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break.
Jeez.
I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Yes, that's right. And and I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
Now, before we go over what you be doing in this program, why don't we step in to the lab to get this stealth?
Yeah.
Right here, Professor. I lead the way.
Now.
Alright, allow me to explain. The Lentral region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing those Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
Tonight you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right.
Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too. So they're phones. That's right, it's more than just a camera. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly.
Yep.
It's also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. Oh.
What do you think?
Awesome, right? The professors invented it.
Professor,
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway.
Sure thing, Rita. Is this the way? I go take care of some other reparations.
yeah?
Alright, come on, let's go outside.
Let's see. Ha! Perfect timing! Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo. Yes! Nice going!
Can't move around yet.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot?
Yeah, try that.
See that circle in the center of your viewfinder? That's called the pointer. If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it. Give it a try.
There we go.
You can point the camera up and down and even spin all the way around left or right.
Yes, I'm doing that. Looking
You
around,
can use
seeing
motion
what's up.
controls to aim your camera too. Oh, look! Here comes Pikachu!
Yes.
Try getting a shot of that Pikachu! First, move the pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu. Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape is around is the subject of your photo. Remember that.
Right.
It'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos. Try snapping a photo. That's it! Great job! But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh? Times like this call for zooming in. To zoom in, just hold the CL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go. Try snapping a photo of Pikachu looking nice and big. Great! See how much bigger it looked that time? You want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big. Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh, right! You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the settings menu. You can also adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research. Hey, Professor! We've covered the basics.
Hello.
How was that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera.
Anyway.
Now then, I validate the photos you took.
First of all,
Would you mind choosing one shot of each Pokemon you photographed, rather than using my special scoring system? I rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whichever shot you think are the best. And this is just fluff dialogue for each picture, I presume. Not going to read that. Something about the stars, maybe I should have read it. So I can get multiple stars.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Yeah.
How was it?
What did you think? Once you get your photo validated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That will be a great milestone to work towards.
All right.
That about does it. I think it's time you set off on your adventure.
Now then.
So, the small things are voice acted, the tutorial, but the rest isn't. That's quite odd. That should be about. That should about do it. See this pod? It carry you on your photographic expedition.
By the way,
It's called the Neo One. Neo One. Is it like Neo One? Because this is the same, sort of the same looking as the one in the old game. That much I know. It's the best. It can teleport to farther off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago, with little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the dental region.
jeez.
Come on, Professor, the details can wait. Well, I'm fairly interested in the detail, excuse me. Fair enough, let's get you moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console.
Good luck! You got this!
Enjoy your first photo expedition!
Right, so this is voice acted. Why isn't everything voice acted? It feels like it would be an easy thing. If you already have voice acting, I mean. There can't be that much text in this game.
That's the entrance to Florio Nature Park. The Neo 1 will automatically follow a set route. You can just focus on looking around and taking photos.
Alright, let's try that, I think. Oh, Bidoof! Hey, Bidoof! Perfect picture. What's that? Crystal bloom. Oh, hi there. Jump again. I dare you. More Bidoof. Look over here. Come on, Grookey. Bidoof. Hey, Bidoof. Over here. There we go. Look, over here. Bidoof. Oh, hi there. Oh, I just saw the photo. I only have 10 left. Maybe I should take it a bit easy. Hi there. Look, over here. Come on. Yes?
That symbol marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp. Basically, it's the
Well,
end
I'm
of the
out of
course.
pictures, so
When you get
that's
back,
good.
I'll take a look at the present.
I think it was quite a lot of pictures of Bidoof. A couple of the others. Not too many.
Welcome back. Anyway.
Why does the photos look so crusty? These are 2 stars, so that's cool. That one. The wings aren't attached. Huh. Look at that. A couple 2 stars. That's Peaches. That one be best. Ah yes, 2 stars. Perfect picture of Buffalent. Really? That's not good enough? Wait, I don't have any stars. Huh. Oh well. Which one is most centered? This one. That one. Two stars. Oh, 3 stars. That's one. But apparently I can. Right then, let's go. Let's see how good this went.
All right. A new discovery. Great timing. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
The stars are different.
Discovery. Nice work.
The bronze stars and
Discovery.
diamond stars.
Nice work. A new discovery.
Are the stars something else? Is the color what matters in? Because they set for separate. I probably should have read that thing.
A new discovery. Great timing. A new discovery. Nice work. 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 How was it? Anyway.
Oh, level 2. Great. Right, so it goes. Right, that means getting photographs of them in every. Oh, so the stars are some sort of category system of what they're doing. Right, got it.
Now. Oh.
Save total. Right, so. I don't think I got any specific pictures right now that I would wanna save.
Now then.
That covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon, after a little more practice.
Also,
By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks anytime. I explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
Anyway.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos.
Here.
This is the professor's lab. Not that it's your first time here, of course. This is where the professor does his research and work on machine stuff. In fact, he pretty much lives here.
Alright.
That's not a healthy work schedule. Anyways, let me keep you let me give you a quick rundown of what you can do here.
Excuse me.
That server over there is where we store your research work. There's a few things you can do with all that data. First, you can check your photo decks. That's the encyclopedia record you're building with the photos you're taking. Isn't it cool getting to put together your very own photo decks?
Then.
Next, there's your space. That's where you can see your personal photo album and adventure milestones.
By the way.
Your album is for the photos you want to keep but not to put in your photo decks. You can edit your album photos so some cool in some cool ways too. Am I forgetting anything?
Professor!
Hey Professor, was there anything else I was supposed to mention?
Also,
Did you cover what we can do on the internet? Oh yeah, that was it. If you use the online internet feature, you can see photos from players all around the world. If you really like a photo, you can tell the photographer nice job by giving the photo a little digital medal. They're called sweet medals. Give all you want. People love getting them.
agreed.
That's right. You can also see other photographs rankings in each score category.
Okay.
Alright, I think that's everything. I'm sure you figured it all out quick.
Alright.
Don't be shy, try everything out. Oh, that's going to be irritating with all the marks. But that's interesting. You get a map of where all the Pokemons are. Which is cool.
Yep.
So I guess that photo is my best one, and that's why it's there.
All right.
Right then, let's head out for another shoot. I guess. Are you heading out on another expedition already?
Now,
Before you go, let me tell you one more thing. You can do with your research camera. You can run a scan. They give you details about your surroundings. It tells you about nearby Pokemon and points out and points out anything unusual.
Hey, so
Professor, what counts as unusual? You never give me a solid answer.
so,
Basically, anything that makes the system go check this out.
yeah.
Well, I guess that's all the details we are going to get. Very unsuspicious. You get the hang of it once you try it, Rita. Would you mind demonstrating?
Yeah.
Leave it to me, Professor. Alright, get that camera ready.
Running a scan is easy. All you gotta do is press the X button. Try it out. You saw that Pokemon's name pop up, right? And did you also notice that question mark? That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at. First, move the pointer over the question mark. Did you see the pointer change? That's your cue. Give it a try. There! Now you can see the results. Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo1. Well, pretty easy, right? When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out. When you see that, try running a scan and taking a careful look around. Oh, right, I almost forgot. There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning. Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan. If it gets their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo. The professor calls it an accidental say cheese feature. Anyway, that ought to cover everything.
Well, that's good, I guess. Finally something so the Pokemon can look at me. Hey, Professor, explanations all done.
thank you.
Thanks, Rita. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It tells you a lot about your surroundings. Sure thing, Professor. Now let me go out on research.
First of all,
Oh,
look at this.
hey there. Oh, Bidoof in the river. I missed it.
Yep.
Hey, wake up. Oh. Bidoof is vibing. Oh yes. Oh, Bidoof. Huh? Oh. Angro. Oh. I'm already almost out of photos again.
It's time.
Come on, look over here.
Oops, that's all your memory. Wrap it up and come on back.
You don't get enough photos. I need at least... I don't know how many I got to begin with, but... at least double it.
It's time.
Ooh, 3 stars. I guess I need a 1 star. I got a couple 2 stars. Can I do that? Yeah. Really? None of these pictures. Come on, they're great. I can't take 2 pictures, right? No. I'm saving one of those Bidoof pictures. I Actually, I'm going to... That's one. This one's 2 stars. Great. This one's also 2 stars. Great. Take that one.
Now then. Nice work.
Oof. I mean, that's a better... No, it isn't. What am I saying? I thought it was a diamond star. Then I looked down at the points. Good, my wingless is still alright.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah, alright.
Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Both are bad. Ah, halfway there.
Ah.
I find you in one of the stars. Right, so you wanna talk to me afterwards, good. Bidoof. That, no. I mean, sure, that one, maybe this one. This one. Save. Ah, he got flowers in his hair. I didn't see that before.
Hello.
Your photograph seemed to be going well.
Anyway,
I think you're about ready for the nighttime visit to L'Orion Nature
here's the
Park.
thing.
Hopefully you get to see one of the Lental's greatest wonders, a glow called the Illumina phenomenon.
Speaking of,
You're the one who discovered how that glow happened, right, Professor? Yes, I am, but explaining the process scientifically was just one step towards my ultimate goal. Finding the special Pokemon is spoken of in the legends of Lental. You mean the Illumina Pokemon? I thought that they were made up. No, they're very much real. You see the photos from Captain Vine's travel, haven't you?
What?
You can barely tell what's in those photos, and they're ancients anyways. Literally hundreds of years old. And they're still photographs. Really? Well, we can discuss that later. For now, enjoy your nighttime outing. Pokemon's world is so much more advanced than ours. Photographs 100 years ago, and that's just normal.
You know.
You might get to see a whole new side of Pokemon at night. Watch for differences in their behavior.
Hey, get back here. Huh? Oh wait, that's a chain. Oh. Sleeping Widow. Marco, I didn't get the clue. Oh, hi there. Very nice. And almost out of photos again. No, come on. Turn around. Turn around. More of those flowers.
Hey, do you copy? I just picked up a huge energy reading near you. The professor's busy trying to make sense of the data. Let's ask him about it when you get back.
None of these Bidoof pictures can be as good as that one. Apparently I got the 4-star one. Sure, I guess. No, yeah, sure. I am no one. Oh. Why is it going down there? Oh, is... Oh, well.
All right. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
I really like that picture. Actually, now when I look at it, the Hoothoot is just in between the pincers. I really like that picture. I'm going to save it.
Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
Almost. Almost. There's the pincer one. That's interesting.
Something incredible is happening. Here, take a look at this.
And you voice act this as well. Why don't you voice act the whole game?
Here's the thing.
And back to no voice acting. Seriously. When you go near the field of flowers, I picked up an incredibly strong energy reading.
Also,
It's his sword seemed to be moving too. Its sword seemed to be moving too, if only slightly. Which is just what we got here is an Illumina Pokemon. We can't be sure yet, but I suppose so. I wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special? I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance. So I think you should be the one to investigate the area where that reading is coming from.
What?
Oh, I wanna go see too. You can watch through the monitor with me, Rita.
alright.
Please head out as soon as you're ready. As soon as you're ready. Let's go.
Here.
Well, that's definitely where the reading was coming from. Do you see or hear anything?
Oh, hi there. Don't eat me. That's one big Meganian.
Having a game of the Illumina Pokemon!
Yeah, I got it right. It was a Meganian. So I didn't mistake it for its real. Huh? Wait for me. I always forget to look out how many pictures I start with. That's probably useful information to have, considering how often I'm running out.
out when you get back.
Huh. Apparently can't take all the photos. Just when it's glowing. Got it. And I say, hey, 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 yeah. Reminded me of that for some reason.
Let's do this. A new discovery. Perfect timing.
I guess it doesn't matter. I wonder if there's any way you can't reach level 2 at that level. You just needed one experience. Maybe not take any photos at all? Don't think I got any photos I would like to save.
You're back!
Yes, you're back. That was amazing, right? Wasn't it gorgeous? Wasn't it huge? And was it saying something?
Rita,
Easy there, Rita. Take a deep breath. Look who's talking. You were practically dancing, Professor. Moving on. That's no doubt about it. That Meganian was an Illuminate Pokemon. Just like in the legends.
Wow.
Remind me what the legends say about the Illuminate Pokemon again, Professor? Didn't they supposedly save Lento from a huge disaster a long time ago or something? So the story goes, yes.
also,
Illuminate Pokemon were also said to have distinctive patterns and to glow with unusual lights. Sounds like our new friend.
right?
Yes, to the letter. I'm convinced the events in those legends really did happen. And discovering the true history of this region could be the key that opens up all other research.
Oh,
Hang on, wasn't there one more important thing you were going to mention, Professor? That's alright. It's pretty late. Let's pick up the conversation from here tomorrow.
Morning.
Good morning, Good morning, did you manage to get some sleep? No, as Rita already told you.
Here's the thing.
I've been I've been prepared. I've been preparing to launch an ecological survey spanning the entire Lental region, and no sooner had you arrived than we suddenly found an illuminary Pokemon. You think there's a connection, Professor? I can't be sure yet, but fascinating things are bound to happen if you come with us.
Really?
Really? Well, you know, maybe.
Jeez.
For a scientist, you sure can be vague sometimes, Professor.
But
Still, I think it's a good idea. I'd be way more fun with you along. It'd be way more fun with you. Well, there, you have it ready to officially join our research team.
well,
I thought I already was a part of the team.
Excellent. Well then, let's make it official. With a team badge.
Are you telling me that I worked for you without being part of the team? It's like you were born to wear it.
all right.
Well, probably was, considering he's made for this game. Well, what are we waiting for? Adventure away. Not to rain on your parade, Rita. But I need to get a couple of more things ready first.
Huh?
Oh, come on. Just a little bit longer, alright. I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Right.
I explain next time. You're head out to do some research.
All right.
Now that you're a full-fledged team member, I have something for you. They come in handy. Apples. As for the explanation, would you do the honors, Rita?
Yeah? Huh?
Yes, sir. But is it just me, or have you been getting me to do a lot more of the work lately, Professor? Oh well, time to explain like the great assistant I am.
So
This is a fruit. Fluff fruit. They grow here in the Lental region. What did I say first? Flu fruit. Sounds like something from One Piece. They're sweet and tasty, and they make a great snack for Pokemon. They may look just like regular apples, but they're way lighter and softer. So you can't hurt them because we can no longer throw apples at animals. No longer in these days. You probably make Pokemon's day if you toss it one of these.
all right.
Let's get you some practice.
You can throw a fluff fruit by pressing the B button. Give it a try. There! See? It came to get a bite. Who doesn't love a little snack? You can move the pointer around and you're good. It's the same as aiming your camera. want to throw farther, aim a little bit higher.
No apples for Pikachu.
Some Pokemon might not be
No
as
flu fruit for Pikachu.
anxious and hungry. Alright, that should be enough practice. Don't forget what I told you, okay?
Ah, he didn't get to eat it.
Right?
Pretty easy, right? I think that should be all you need to know. So I guess now we just wait until the professor gives us the green light to move on. Oh, I've got an idea. You should try testing out the flu fruits and taking some more photos in the meantime. I'm going to keep calling them flu fruits now. I hope nobody minds. The professor says there are all kinds of ways to use it.
Hello.
Finish explaining? I see. Thank you, Rita. Thanks, Rita. I've got one more thing to tell you about for now. I thought it would be handy to have a quick way to share what we see and learn in the wild.
Now then.
Are you two familiar with the Len talk?
Oh?
It rings a bell, I think.
Yep.
It's a communication tool the folks here in Lental use. Rita, let's say you notice something exciting in the field. You can send a photo and description of Lental talk. I can use it to send the things I notice on the monitors too.
Huh.
That sounds super fun.
By the way,
Useful, maybe. I don't know about fun. Look for Len Talk Messenger in the top right of the screen. At the research camp and elsewhere. There they ought to help. So why? Huh. Have you seen which Pokemon is gorging these fruits? I like you to try to catch the culprit in the act. If you wouldn't mind, that would be Score Bunny at night, I guess. I wonder what it looks like when Tardas yawns. Or Tardas. Aren't you curious to know too? Sometimes Flores seems to natural power from its surroundings. Would you mind getting a photograph of this striking behavior? Right, I don't know what that would look like, but sure. I'm looking for friends. Got it.
hello.
So I got 2 here. Oh, that's an internet. Huh. One here, two here, because Gorbunny don't show up at daytime, and one here at the end. So let's go through them in order, I guess.
Good luck.
Yes. Well, what was that? Oh, it's one of those flying squirrel. Huh. Don't actually remember its name. Oh.
It's time.
I don't think we got anything special there.
Welcome back. All right. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Right, right.
Look.
Oh, right.
Let's see here.
Good luck.
Eat the apple. Eat the foo-foo fruit. Eat the fruit. Hi. Oh, hi. Idiot. Have an apple. Have an apple. Have an apple. Or the foo-foo fruit. Blue fruit.
Welcome back.
Yeah, alright, they all look good, I guess.
All right. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
Pretty close.
Nice work. All right.
Hurry around again! Ready, ready! You can do it! Just focus!
Well, look who it is. Todd.
Oh, odd.
Hey,
From the
Professor.
first game.
It's been a while.
That's cool.
Now then.
This is Todd. He's a professional Pokemon photographer. His work takes him all over the world.
Hi.
Are you the one who Are you the one who caught an Illumina Pokemon on camera? Way to go. That's a big deal.
So?
Todd, did you bring what I asked you to? I sure did.
Thank you.
You're a lifesaver. Now we finally be able to set out.
Huh?
Is this guy a friend of yours, Professor? An old travel companion, to be precise. He's been helping me plan our big survey of Lental 2.
Huh.
No kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, is that the new pod you put together? Reminds me of the good old days.
Okay.
But hey, let me see those Illumina Pokemon photos.
Wow, you've really got an eye for this.
Hey!
Huh?
Back off, kid! Get your own mentor!
So you're the new teammate, huh? I'm Phil. Todd's #1 student.
Okay now.
Easy there, Phil.
Well,
I'm tempted to take part in this big ecological survey myself, but I have another idea. How about I send Phil with you instead?
Yep.
I'm fine with that if you are, Todd.
Awesome!
Yes, awesome.
however,
You can be my stand-in for now, but don't forget I need the badge back eventually. Oh, fine. But if I take a super cool photo, I get to keep the badge.
And,
So yeah, what's an ecological survey?
Okay. Now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey. Now then,
This is Flores Island, our home, sweet home. The circle spot right here is our camp.
also,
But this survey will take us past these shores. And this be our first destination.
Hey, so
Why are we starting there?
yep.
I've detected the spot there with the high energy ratings. The Neo one should be able to teleport through it.
wow.
This island showed up in the travel log, right? It certainly did. Captain Vine wrote that he saw a glowing Pokemon there too, in fact.
come on.
Come on already, let's get this survey thing started.
Agreed.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Enjoy your first... Enjoy your first in a century adventure into the wilds of Lental. Well, let's go check this out then, shall we?
thanks.
No.
Enjoy your first time on Belisova Island. It really is a jungle out there. Keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready for Pokemon. Good luck.
Oh, hi there. Oh, hi there. Oh, hey again. You're all over the place, I see.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I saw something there. Another picture.
Hello.
I don't see where Metapod is, but sure. Apparently that's a 3-star. Sure, why not? Star. And I can take in those apparently.
Now then. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. New discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Great timing. A new discovery. Great timing. A new discovery. Perfect timing. A new discovery.
Oh, almost.
I remember. By the way,
Did I have any interesting photos I would like to say?
hi.
Right. Right, so you want a picture of those eaten fruits? Got it. Right, I'm pretty sure I already got that photo, but sure. It's other foot. Hoot Hoot. I thought Hoot Hoot only had one foot. Right. I already got that. Let's go and see if we can complete some of these.
Look at this.
That's the stuff.
A dead magic orb? Oh. Show me your other foot.
Oh, wow.
There it all was. Super pretty.
It's time.
I don't think I actually got anything there.
How was it?
Apparently magic car wasn't good enough.
All right. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. Nice work. Perfect timing. Nice work. Nice work. Perfect timing. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work.
We never saw the level 2 boss battle, so... Boss battle. But it's the best thing I can call it, I think. So let's check that out as well. And then finish off this stream with one more tour through the jungle, I think. David doesn't react at all.
That's the stuff.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I guess Evie just gone. Huh? That didn't illuminate you.
It's done.
Oh, who's it? Hey there. Combi as well. Are any of those your friends? See the fruit just fly by.
Welcome back.
Really? No. Oh, yeah, it's just the flower. I don't need to replace that photo, so I don't need to take it.
A new discovery.
Perfect time.
apparently that's the better one.
Nice work. A new discovery.
Exciting!
One less tour through the jungle, I think. And that should be it for today.
Good luck.
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about when you play this game. It's just relaxing and fun.
All right. Huh.
Oh,
All right.
looks like you're finding your feet on the new island.
Now,
It's about time I give you your next task.
What?
Oh, what is it? What is it? I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and perhaps a crystal bloom glowing in the dark. And photograph a crystal bloom. What's a crystal bloom?
Oh,
It's a type of flower that can give off light. Do you remember seeing any of the flowers out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Red ones. That's probably the type we're after. If you see one lit up at night, it's in what we call the Illuminate state. Do we need to do anything special if we find one?
no.
Not particularly, just snap a photo of it. Your camera can analyze it for you.
Thanks.
That should be all you need to know for now. Enjoy the nighttime jungle. I gotta see here. Yeah, I didn't, because I didn't choose that photo, I guess. That's irritating. Let's keep going.
Whoa. Here.
A little bit more at least.
It's pretty dark out there. You might have a hard time finding Pokemon. Look for a glowing crystal bloom for me, would you?
Hi there. They really don't care when you hit them if they're sleeping.
Oh, really?
You stun spore, or sleep spore maybe. When I hit it. This is a really beautiful game. It would be wonderful if normal Pokemon looked like this.
Hello.
Why don't you wanna go there? Damn it. Yeah, that works fine. Yeah, I guess all this works fine.
Now then, nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery. A new discovery. Big timing. A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing. A new discovery. Ah.
Let's see what they got to say about this now then.
Yep.
Great job. Your photos gave us plenty of data to work with.
Now then.
Now I got something new to show you. Take a look.
Oh,
Oh, are those the orbs things you've been working on, Professor? Don't you say they could make Pokemon and crystal blooms glow? Exactly, I call them Illuminate Orbs. Unfortunately, blue Illuminate Orbs only works here on L'Oreal Island. What? How come? I suppose it's because different areas of Lentil have different types of energy flowing through them.
Now then.
But for now, what to see the future of your research in action? Fruits of your research in action? Watch this.
Observe.
Nice!
That was awesome.
whoa!
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Huh.
Wow, Lenton's very own light show.
Well,
What did you call this again? The Illumina phenomenon? It's interesting how it can... it's interesting how it can occur in both Pokemon and plants. You can use these orbs to send Pokemon and Crystal Bloom into Illumina state for a little while. When you do, watch for the changes in their surroundings.
Hey, so
Can we have some of the orbs that work here on Floral?
Yep.
Of course, you can. We're gonna have to try these out back at the nature park. Right. Yeah, that's a good point actually. They can fly. In the games at least. How, I don't know. yeah, I think this will do for now. Yeah, this game has been fun to play. I will come back to it tomorrow, maybe. We shall see about that. But yeah, this has been a fun live stream. I don't think anyone will come visit, but it's how it is. And I think I'm done here. So, goodbye!